Hey coach, what jump rope do I use? Okay, here's how we can start this. Now, we have an array of jump ropes out here, okay? Can you go grab one from the house that has just like the basic, no bearings, no nothing, like the beginner one? Okay, so what we have here is we have the Again Faster Revolution rope, okay? They have what's called the Rev X, which is also the same handle but different wire, okay? They both go really fast. Now, if you're doing, say, 30 to 50 unbroken double unders efficiently, they're not like your knees are jacking up and down and you're keeping that nice tight body position, this would probably be a good rope for you to get going on that, okay? Now, the only difference with these is that the bare wire goes a little bit faster than the coated wire, okay? All right. This one right here is your standard beginner jump rope. Okay, there's no bearings on the inside. It's just plastic on plastic. It doesn't really spin much at all. But at first, when you start jumping rope with the wire, it's going to go faster than what you're used to. People don't typically use a bare wire jump rope. Like, hey, let me go grab my bare wire jump rope from my garage. No, you don't have one. Okay? Now, another one. This one is a little bit better quality. This one's a Rogue one. All right, and this one has also the same bearing construction, but it spins a little bit more consistently, and it has the metal handle here, as opposed to right here has the plastic. With this metal construction right here, as opposed to the plastic, this tends to stand up to a little bit more of a CrossFit beating. They're pretty close to the same. This one doesn't spin as consistent as this one does, okay? However, they still spin pretty good, okay? Now, finally, the Cadillac of jump ropes is the Rogue SR2 ballistic rope. Now, I put some tennis racket tape on there just for a little extra grip. Now, the reason why I use the tennis racket tape and not just like some canvas tape, because this tends to take on your sweat a little bit better, and I can just barely hold on to it and it stays in my hand. This one will spin for days. If you are a beginner, hold off until you become awesome at double unders. All right? Now, let's talk about jump rope length. When you're starting off, and this isn't mine, but this may be a good one to use. All right? This would be kind of short for the beginner. You definitely want to start with your jump rope, stand over with both feet, and have it right about at the sternum. That's a good beginning position. Now, the reason why I say beginning is because when you start doing your double unders, your hands want to drift out, and so what happens is the more they drift out, the more likely you are to hit your feet with the jump rope. Okay, so when you have it here, if you listen to how it hits the ground, just right there, it makes a lot of contact with the ground. It's like hitting speed bumps. Okay, so the better you get, the shorter the rope you want to use. This one's mine that I don't always use, but it's one of mine. Actually, this one is my wife's. She's 5 feet tall. But I think mine that I use is still this length. All right, from here, it barely hits the ground and I can keep it going. Same thing with my other one. And this one's fitted to me. Yeah, it's right about the same as where my wife's at now. Hers will probably get progressively a little bit shorter the next couple of weeks. I say the next couple of weeks because if you take a couple of weeks and really work on it, getting that length in that perfect position, you'll know exactly where you need to put your jump rope's length at all times. All right, this is my newest one. It goes super fast. My hands are nice and tight. I don't want my hands to drift out because then I make a break right there. Good to go.